82 million bucks.
$82 million boat he sold, baby. When was the last time it had a service? Tell the truth. He's English, he ain't gonna tell the truth.
Uh-oh. We're going to look at 58 units in a community that hasn't really flourished yet.
I don't want to miss a good deal. And you get your best deals at the show. And that's a great price. Not yet, but it will be a great price when your father gets done with them.
The seller is really motivated, so...
He's motivated. French, the accent and the language is the most beautiful language you ever heard in your life. The people... We're here, the Miami International Boat Show, because we want to sell the yacht we got and look to buy another one. That's what you do. You keep moving up. I went to the biggest guys I know in boats, big shots in the area. I said, who's the guy to work with? And they said, Ralph Naro at FYI. Check Ralph out. He deals with every kind of boat you could possibly want. Tell us the biggest deal you ever did with a boat.
The biggest deal was a 280 footer, and I cannot disclose the brand or the buyer because of...
Just the price, how much? Around
It
the
was
price.
82 million bucks.
$82 million boat he sold, baby. I'd like to see the commission on that. He started in a raft coming over here, and now he's in yachts, baby.
The raft was our first sale.
That's it. The raft he came from Cuba in was the first boat he sold.
So this is our Okean line. We have our 52 and our 57 here. These boats are Italian designed, and they're also and they're built in Brazil.
Now this boat would be Aaron's dream. And if I sell my house, which I'm doing, and I move to the intercoastal side, this would be the perfect boat for me to have behind my house, take friends out, you know, not long trips. Here we go. I can see my wife with margaritas, living it up right here. See, this is a boat you can really entertain on. You got room to walk around, you could lay down, you could sit down, you got a bar right here. You know, you can expand it. Oh shit, both decks expand. Normally, a lot of times on the big fancy boats, you only see one side that does that. On this boat, both sides fold down, so you got a tremendous aft deck here. Unbelievable. This is my wife's department, top of the line electronics, great seats here.
So this boat has something that no other 57 has. It has a pool in the front.
Never will you find, to my knowledge, any boat, any brand, anywhere this size with a friggin' jacuzzi on the bow and bow seating to boot. And look at the size of that windshield.
Well, the list price on this boat is $2,195,000, and we are 20% to 30% below our closest competitor, which is a 50, not a 57.
You're not gonna see a boat with all these bells and whistles in this quality, in this size. You're gonna spend a lot more money on another brand, but you ain't gonna get all this. He also has availability for financing. For 20% down, you can get a loan somewhere in the sixes right now. Maybe less, you gotta shop for loans, you know how it is, okay? Or you can do like I say. Take the couple of million you got, throw it in a muni bond, get 5% tax-free, and then take the interest you're making off the muni bond and pay the interest, and then you end up spending maybe 1% on the money, and you still got the muni bond sitting there. But if you want a nice boat, you know, you can finance it, but offset your interest costs. All right, and if you want to know more about that, schedule a call. Go to benmallah.com, consult with Ben, get me on the phone, and I'll tell you everything I know about boats, baby. And I've done pretty good with them. Hey, how are you? How are you? Oh, are you really?
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
The big man.
You work with a big man. Well, is he going to take me to cleaners or what? I mean, I know you work for him, but
he's great. He's great.
Is he going to give me the royal screwing?
No, he's the best because he looks after you, and he doesn't look after other brokers. So that's why he's, you know.
They train you very well to say that. Great training program with this company. When you're running a company, hiring the right people is the most important thing to do. Believe me, hiring people can be very tough. It's not just about filling a position. You need someone with the right skills, experience, and drive to succeed in your company. Sorting through endless resumes, scheduling interviews, and hoping you'll find the right fit. It's a lot to handle, baby. But what if there was an easier way? Right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Mallah, baby. ZipRecruiter is the hiring site employers prefer the most based on G2. ZipRecruiter's technology excels at identifying the most qualified candidates for a wide range of roles. Their powerful matching technology starts showing you qualified candidates for your job immediately. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Mallah. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/Mallah. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Thank you, ZipRecruiter, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the program. Here we are. We're where the big shots go to look for boats. Here they are, the big money boats. I don't want to miss out on a good deal. Normally I like to sell it first and then buy. But in this situation, I don't want to miss a good deal. And you get your best deals at the show because these boats are paying to be here. Why? Because they want them sold. All these boats are pretty much the same. I really don't want nothing bigger than a 90 because of where I park it at. Let me tell you the most important part of me buying a boat today is on deck master. You know what that means? On the main deck with all the other, as soon as you walk on the salon, there's a master in the front. I don't want to go down the fucking stairs no more. My knees are giving out. I gotta go for stem cell therapy now. Now San Lorenzo's a good boat and it has everything I need. They're all the same. Holy shit. You got a jet ski in the garage and you got the tender on the lift. Hello. Anybody working here?
All of us.
All of us.
Oh yeah.
Australian, right?
English.
English. It's hard to determine where they're from. Is there?
difference,
To you there is. To us there isn't. You both talk funny.
I can tell that, yeah.
I went to London. I feel like I was in India. I didn't see any English people. I mean, a couple of them.
It's a very international place.
Yeah, it's India. See, England went around. You speak English, right? Okay, so England went to India and took over India. And now the Indians are paying them back, taking over England. All right, the big question is this. Does it have an on-deck master?
On deck master, lower deck master.
No. Listen, I've owned a lot of boats. And I don't want a Johnson again because they're made in Taiwan. And you got to call. You got to stay up till midnight to talk to them in their time and get fucking parts. It's a big mess. When was the last time it had a service? Tell the truth. He's English, he ain't going to tell the truth.
Twice a year maintenance, dual season.
Twice a year maintenance. All right, we'll get to that later. Do me a favor, seriously. Take a picture, this sign right here, and save it for your daddy. If your daddy can get me a good enough price, I always wanted a San Lorenzo. And that's a great price, not yet, but it will be a great price when your father gets done with them. All right? See, they tell you everything you need to know. How old the boat is, 109, that's a big mama. There's one thing they don't tell you. And you remember the old saying, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it. But I can afford it, so that saying really doesn't make sense. But if you're smart, you want to know the price. But they're not trying to scare you off. All right, we're gonna take a guess here. How much do you think this boat's going for right now?
14.
14 million? I say they're trying to move this sucker 12. What's the story? How much? How much? How much? Come on. You don't want to put on the sign, so now we got to ask you. How much?
29.90.
Are you?
Sorry, 12,990.
He said 29 something like first. Is he
That's
crazy?
the other.
The problem with the English is they're always fucking drunk. Okay, that's the problem.
Not this guy. He doesn't drunk us.
Bullshit. You got a bottle of whiskey in his pocket. I can see it right there. I was right. You guys were all wrong. 21?
Yeah.
Is the wood supposed to look like that? How many hours?
650.
Okay, that's good.
Not so much.
San Lorenzo's a good boat. You got an on-deck master?
No.
96. Don't have an on-deck master? The same level right here?
It's 96 asymmetric.
But I want the master not downstairs.
The master is on the
Main level?
Yeah, on the main level.
That's an on-deck master.
On-deck master,
No
okay.
offense, I'm kidding. What country are you from?
From France.
From France. Oh, I have to talk like this. Do you sleep on this level, monsieur? Or do you have to go down in the dungeon?
Okay.
21, so it's not that old. It's a 96. I might be able to get this behind my house. What's the draft?
The draft is 2 meters, a little bit, 1.9 meters.
English, America. Feet.
6.6.
6.6. All right, so I got my order right now. All right,
Okay.
you know my order? You never heard of my order? My order, Italiano boat.
Mayora, okay, yes, I know it.
And I need an on-deck master. I'm getting old. I'm not a young, fit Frenchman like you.
Come on board, sir.
All right,
will
so
show
the
you
hours are low. Well, we're not done yet because I don't like wasting your time. There's a story behind this boat. What have they been doing with this boat for 4 years? This is not supposed to look like this.
Yeah, because they did some charter and they're
Oh, it was chartered.
they have no fixed crew.
And that's a problem. So you need to have a fixed.
Yeah, but he should have redone that before you brought it to the show. He could have fixed it up. All right, let us know now. What is the price you're asking?
The price is 7.9.
You're asking for 8 million big ones. How much a new one cost?
I think something like 11.
I think more than that, maybe. So you only want 2 million less than a new one? You're supposed to lose $1 million a year. If you had this boat for 4 years, you're supposed to lose $4 million. So now, the price is supposed to be 7. But we'll talk about that. I don't know.
7.9. But it's negotiable, and I know that the seller is really motivated, so...
He's motivated. French, the accent and the language is the most beautiful language you ever heard in your life. The people, but the language sounds nice. I grew up around a lot of Haitian people in New York. They spoke beautiful French.
You want to come in?
Oui, oui, monsieur. No power door, nice big salon, big TV. This is what my wife's gonna use as the bar. We got a day head, that's probably equipment. This is for the master?
Yeah.
2, hopefully, just 1.
Just one.
Just 1 head for me and my wife in this.
You got the bed on this side, you got the TV on the mirror.
This is very different. Your closet's here, you got plenty of cupboard space here. I like the railings. How many staterooms altogether? 4? How many crew can you sleep in there?
4.
No, not laundry. And you're missing all the sound equipment. You know everything's missing in this closet, right? Would you like me to speak with a French accent? There is nothing in this closet,
Yeah, I know.
monsieur. It looks like someone has stolen everything.
Yeah.
You might want to call
Yeah,
the
I know that
police.
there is nothing in.
Well, what goes in there
A lot
is
of
the
people
question.
think that there is the washing machine here, but no.
Well, I think it used to be some kind of stereo equipment or something or nothing. I don't know. I don't know. You don't know, I don't know, we don't know. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna tell you the story. This boat, if it was a little smaller, it'd be great, but it's a great boat. It's a great brand. You know, it's got some wear on it because the boat was used. It's a lot of boat. We buy something like this, yeah, we gotta put some money into it, we gotta freshen it back up, but is he gonna give us a good price? It's all about the price. You buy it for a good price, you throw some money in it, you turn it back into a new boat like you want it, and everybody lives happily ever after. It's definitely something I'm gonna consider. So, need some love, baby. We need some love. How do you say love in French?
Amour.
Amour. This boat needs some amour.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, the sheriff is here, and you know what? Today's your lucky day. We're gonna let you take him to jail. How are you? How are you? Good to see you.
I'm doing good, man. Maybe you can buy one of these boats.
Maybe I can,
I know you
and
can.
maybe I can't.
You can.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I don't want to. I need a good deal.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
It's all
about.
about the buy. You gotta buy it right. And this guy here, you can look at this guy in the face and you can see he wants to take me for every dime I got. Is this a Tesla boat?
No, it's Italian.
Italiano. You know what kind of boat I got right now?
Nice to meet you.
Maiora. You ever heard of Maiora?
Yeah.
First question. Want me to ask you the first question?
99.
No, I wasn't asked the price, but you want 99? 99? How many feet is it?
99.
99. Everything's 9 with this guy. The boat's 99. The price 99. Everything's
Exactly.
99. Is the, all the bedrooms downstairs?
Yes. Yeah.
Can't do it. That's some crazy platform you got there. You can dive off of there. There we go. Uh-oh. Here we go, folks. We're going to look at 58 units in a community that hasn't really flourished yet. This car needs a little work right here. We're out here looking for a building because Big Shot here, he wants to park some money in real estate. The thing with this building is it's 58 units. It seemed like the square footage was only 665. That tells me they're all 1 bedrooms. Basically, these 1 bedrooms can't handle a lot of people, and this place is, these aren't single individual people living here. I think it's families. So that's problem number 1. Number 2 is built late in the 60s. The insurance is not going to be cheap. It's an older building. They're maintaining it, but really, you know, this place would be better off if it was single Section 8 seniors. I don't know how Section 8 will pay for rent. You need to look that up. Problem is they want $150 a unit. It's not a lot to run as long as you got a maintenance guy. And then you look at this. Comes with roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Are they paying rent?
The problem is at 150 a door, I think it's gonna be too much. I think it's more like 100 a door. I think for 100 a door, you cash flow pretty good. Those roofs are old. They may not be leaking, but they're old. And there ain't much you can do with these fucking old shingle roofs, but go over them, rip them off, and put new one on. Problem is, when you're in that middle of 100, 58, you really need a manager, but then you don't. You need a part-time manager, but you can't find a part-time manager. So you gotta pay a full-time manager to do part-time work. And the same thing with the maintenance. Typically, the rule of thumb is one manager, one maintenance per 100 units. It's not the deal of the century, I'll tell you that. You know, and you don't live in the area, and the tenant profile, I don't think you speak the language.
No, definitely not.
I do, you don't. We got enough time to go back to the house, change, and figure out what wonderful dinner Brooklyn Mike's gonna take us to. Dinner is all in his hands tonight. Hey, look, they got housing at the river. Waterfront living.
Are they paying rent?
Free waterfront living. This fucking seatbelt.
It's like a slot machine.
It's ridiculous. You hit the jackpot with this car. Honestly, did you lose $1,000 in the slot machines last night? Tell the truth, it's no big deal. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
I think a little bit more.
More than $1,000? You put those slots in 10 minutes? We're only there for 20 minutes and you put $1,000 in the slot machines. Max it, baby.
Y'all betting 3.
Come on.
75.
Come on. Bar. How much you lose on roulette?
300. Here we are, Rafal. We're getting ready to go to an exclusive restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, #1 steakhouse. There's Ferraris here, there's Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, and then here's me, Rafal, and Ben pulling up in the Toyota Corolla.
This place is crazy. It's like being in a movie. The food, look at the food. This is the Asabuco. And we didn't even order. They're bringing us out all kinds of food. They're gonna kill us here. I'm gonna need an ambulance. This place is like stepping into a movie. Like we're in a Bronx Tale or something. Look at this, bathroom there, look at this. Hey, we need a table out here. Put a table out here. This place is crazy. Let me tell you something. You have not ever in your life, and I grew up in New York, have been to an Italian restaurant like this. When you walk in those doors, you're in another world, baby. Check out the Lucas Chop House, and this is an experience. The food, over the top. The service, the atmosphere, you're not gonna find nothing better, baby. Trust me. Come on down to DeLucas. I gained about 10 pounds here.
Look at this, baby. Got Rolls Royce, Ferraris, and then there's Ben Mallah's car, baby. Nothing but the best. Look at that, baby.
You know, it's a rental. We're in Delray Beach, Florida, baby. Today's the day you're gonna see how inexpensive it is to move to Florida. If you're looking to retire and you're 55 and older, I'm gonna show you with my great friend here, Nick, how you can do it.
As far as this place goes, you got like 5 or 6 swimming pools, you got hot tubs, you got a hair salon, you got multiple restaurants, you got tennis, pickleball, racquetball, 2 beautiful golf courses. There's a community shuttle that'll bring you all around. They'll even take you out to Publix, so you really don't even need a car here. 24-hour gated security.
New York is like that. We're gonna show you what Nick is gonna offer you for only $130,000. Oh my God, look at this. This place, if you live anywhere on the East Coast or in a city, this is heaven. Look at the water right here. Look how quiet and peaceful it is. This is a place you can feel relaxed. This is retirement. It's only a 2-story building and they have elevators everywhere. And look, all the mailboxes are right here.
So it's the first unit right next to the elevator, which is convenient.
What? Holy mackerel. Oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. This is a brand spanking new place.
This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 907 square foot condo. Brand new granite, brand new cabinets, brand new microwave, still got the plastic on it, brand new GE appliances, I didn't go cheap. The flooring's new, paint on the walls, and it's pretty spacious. You know, you got plenty of room. Hallway leads into your first bath. This one's got a full-size tub. I don't know if you would really consider them master bedrooms or whatnot. The square footage is pretty similar. Here leads out to this balcony back here with your own in-unit washer dryer. And some people, you know, convert this into, you know, a little hangout spot. Some people use it for storage. This other big spacious bedroom, this one's got a big walk-in closet. This one does not have a tub. This is a walk-in shower.
If you go out and you finance this, $130,000 at 6% comes down to $7,800 a year, which is $650 a month. You could own this place for $650 a month. With all the bells and whistles, brand new condition, gated community, for only $650 a month to own it. Nick typically doesn't buy and flip. When I met him, he was buying properties, he fixes them up, he rents them out, he refinances them, gets all his money back, he sits back with no money invested in cash flows. That's what I did to get where I'm at today. And he's been doing it. And he's tough. He'll do them in other states. And he's managing them. And you rent the Section 8.
I do.
He sits back, his money's guaranteed, and he's doing great.
Yeah.
So what do you got right now you're working on?
So this property right here, like I said, this is a flip, not something I particularly do, but this is my 10th property. When I first met Ben, I had one. I went in, met him in person, you know, well worth the money. Gave me a wealth of knowledge as far as, you know, how to do everything, the blueprint from buying something right to fixing it up to refinancing. I was able to scale to my second property in Florida, and then quickly after that, I bought my third, fourth, fifth out of state. Then I bought 6 and 7, 8, 9. Now I'm on my 10th. So for anyone that's on the fence about, you know, oh, should I spend the money and, you know, call Ben or meet with Ben, I couldn't be more grateful for this guy. He's helped me scale from 1 property to 10 properties in less than 2.5 years.
There you go, baby, living proof. So you better go to benmallah.com and consult with Ben. And it doesn't cost a lot.
No.
All right, come on, I gotta pay for Rafal, I gotta pay
You
for
make it all
everything.
back on the deals, you know, that you're gonna make the money on, you know.
I've
You have-
saved people millions,
Yes.
or help them make millions for a few $100.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it for the money.
Ben actually hooked me up with the wholesaler, which I purchased this property from that I'm flipping.
And you can't do this in school,
No,
I'm sorry.
they don't teach it.
You gotta get in it, baby. You gotta get in it to win it.
Win it.
And you're a winner. Look at his watch. Don't forget about our sponsor, ZipRecruiter. Adios, amigos.